All right, as you can see here, I've got some slope in the front and the rear of the cabin. Got just about a 4-inch gap there, and then you come down here and you got about 1.5 feet. So you can see how my ladder is tilted. Anytime I'm using it here along the front, it's going to be tilted like that unless I set, you know, some kind of a board underneath one of the legs. And I've got that. It's not that much of a deal here on this side or the opposite side, but on the front and the rear, I'm going to be running into that problem. So I was talking to a buddy of mine. A lot of you guys probably know him, Kevin Robinson. He's got a YouTube channel. Most of you guys probably already watch his videos. If you don't, I encourage that you go over to his channel and check him out, because I think you'll really enjoy him, and I'll leave a link in the description. But I was talking to him, and he suggested that I get some leg levelers for my ladder. He sent me a link, and I went ahead and picked it up. So I'm going to install these leg levelers onto my ladder, and we'll see if that doesn't help me out a little bit. So let's get started on that. All right, my first thoughts here are these bolts are way too long. And because this is a lock nut, I can't just hand tighten it all the way up. So I've got to use a couple of wrenches to tighten that thing all the way up. And I don't know, seems like they could do a little bit better job than that. All right, half an hour later, I got all 4 of these bolts installed and tightened. Look how long these bolts are, man. That's ridiculous. You don't need 3-inch long bolts. I like the fact that they have lock nuts for these, because that'll keep it from getting loose. But 3-inch bolts, good grief, man. My recommendation is find out what length bolt you need. Go buy that and use those bolts, and take these and store them for when you need something that's 3 inches long. That is ridiculous length. See, you can only do a 1/4 turn at a time. So this takes forever, trying to go up a 3-inch bolt. For the thickness of the leg I'm going through, I would only need maybe a 3/4 inch bolt at the most. I could see if this, you know, wrapped all the way around instead of going up on the bottom like it does, you might need one that's maybe 1.25 inches. But I can't imagine what you'd be bolting this to that would need a 3-inch bolt. I think once I get this installed, I'm going to be happy with it. But man, this is taking a long time just to attach 8 bolts. I'm not going to put you guys through any more of this. I mean, look at that, how much I've got left after all that I've been going. I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. Alright, so let me get the foot and get that installed. Okay, so these feet swivel, so you do need a wrench to tighten this, and the kit does come with a wrench. Alright, so how does this work? You squeeze this so that it's parallel, and then you can move the feet in, but it'll come out, but it won't go back up unless you squeeze this. Okay, it's best if you apply pressure to both ends at the same time. If you just apply pressure to one end, it's not going to work for you. So apply pressure to both ends, then you can push it back in. Alright, finally got those installed. That took forever and a half. So you can see how crooked the ladder is. Let's see how easy it is for me to get that level. Okay, that was really easy to get it level. So now, how easy is it to bring that bottom back up? I might have to bend down to do that. I'm not sure I can do that with my foot, but I'll give it a try. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's going to be a nice addition to the ladder. So not only does it make it really easy, with my foot I can get the ladder level, and then I can bring it back flush again at the bottom. So I don't have to bend over, which is an important thing for me because I have several vertebrae that are fused in my lower back, which prevents me from being able to bend over. So I always have to get down on my hands and knees. And it doesn't stop me, but it does slow me down. So this is going to be nice. I tell you, I did not enjoy putting those 3-inch bolts on there. I recommend swapping those out for the shortest bolt you can get away with. Then I think, you know, it'll probably install relatively quickly, but and once you get it installed, it seems to work pretty nice. So let me get it back to where it's level, and let me climb up it and let's see how it holds. All right, I think that's going to work out great. So you can see that with these little giant ladders, the legs on the back do flare out, which makes them a little bit more stable. But adding these leg levelers even expands that out another couple of inches, so it just makes it that much more stable. And the fact that the feet rotate, not sure if you can pick up on that, but they rotate so that they stay flush with the ground no matter what the angle is. So that's another feature. And you've got a good I'd say that's about 3.5 4 inch wide foot, where before I only had about a 1 inch foot. So that's going to make it that much nicer. So what are my final thoughts on this product? I think that now that I've got it installed, I think I'm really going to be glad that I've got it. It's going to make moving this ladder around a ton more easy. But again, I do recommend taking those bolts and getting rid of them. In addition to being 3 inches long, they're fine thread. So it just took forever to get those things tightened. I would replace them with your own bolts, get the right size, and maybe get coarse thread and a lock nut, and I think you'll be a lot happier. But other than that, I think this is going to be a great product. Holds my weight, and that's good. So chances are it's probably going to hold your weight too. So I think that's going to do it for this video. I'll talk to you guys later.